Bird rights. They have nothing to do with Harry the Hawk and Pierre the Pelican, and has nothing to do with Larry Bird's right-handed hammer fists on Bill Laimbeer. But seriously, bird rights, aka the Larry Bird exception, is a league-sanctioned loophole that allows a team to re-sign a player even if it means they're going beyond the league's salary cap. Now, the Larry Bird exception has its own variants. First, full bird rights. An NBA squad gets a player's full bird rights if that guy spends 3 years with a team without getting waived or leaving in free agency. Here, the player can get a max paycheck that is only limited to either 25% or 30% or 35% of the cap. Next, there's early bird rights. For this, the team may exceed the salary cap when re-signing a player who had stuck with them for 2 years. They can pay him up to 175% of his previous salary or 104.5% of the average pay, depending on which is more favorable to the player. So if he got 10 mil the prior season, he could get 17.5 mil on the new deal, thanks to his early bird rights. Lastly, there's non-bird rights. With this, a franchise gets a player's non-bird rights if that dude has been with the team for a single year. Here, the player can get up to 120% of his previous salary. Another thing to remember when trades occur, the player's bird rights are inherited by their new team. Now let's answer the question, why is it called bird rights? Well, let's go back to 1983 when Michael Jackson debuted the moonwalk for Billie Jean, and Al Pacino, aka Tony Montana, introduced moviegoers to his little friend. At the time, the NBA's collective bargaining agreement came up with the league's first ever salary cap. That included the so-called qualifying veterans free agent exception, wherein the Celtics became the biggest beneficiaries. So it's like this. Without that ruling, Boston would have surely lost their franchise guy, Larry Bird, who was bound for free agency by the end of the '83 season. So do the math. The qualifying veterans free agent exception was aptly renamed the Larry Bird exception over time, or bird rights for short. In today's NBA, the most notable team that's been able to maximize the use of their players' bird rights are the Golden State Warriors. If you've ever wondered how they've been able to keep a powerhouse crew for such a long time, well, the Larry Bird exception has a lot to do with it. If you're still confused about some things, just rewatch this video a couple more times and we're sure you'll get it easily, just like Larry Legend getting easy chips and MVP trophies back in the 80s. Once again, this is Enzo from buhaybasket.com. If there's anything else you want us to explain or break down, hit us up in the comment section below. See you in our next video and be excellent to each other.